Hi everybody and welcome to our last junk modelling video for this week. I just wanted to say thank you for coming on this little art journey with me over the last couple of weeks. I know I'm not the best artist, but as I said at the beginning, I think it's just about being creative, being imaginative and having a bit of fun. And I've done that, and I really hope that you have been able to do that with me. So our last one today is going to be making some more transport, and it was going to be a car, and you could still make a car, but I've had to adapt mine with what cardboard I've got, and mine is probably going to look a little bit more like a bus by the end of it, because I'm using some rather large cardboard because I didn't follow my own advice and hang on to any kitchen roll or toilet roll tubes for today. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you the things you're going to need for today's video, and then we can get on. You can either watch me make mine, use any of my ideas to then go and continue your own, or you can try and do something similar and follow me step by step and pause as we go through. It's completely up to you. Either way, I hope you have fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this one, and let's see what we need to get started. Here we go. So session 5, we're session 5 already, and we are going to be junk modelling transport, and we said about cars. So you need to think of some of the really important features when we're going to be junk modelling cars. You need to think about, we're going to need wheels. The car might possibly need an exhaust on it. We might need to make a steering wheel. We might think about how we want to decorate our car. Do we want to give it some racing stripes? Do we want to give it a number? Is it going to be a racing car? So here's some of the things you're going to need. You can either pause the screen now and have some time to go and get those things. I'll talk you through them quickly if you want a little bit of extra guidance. A pair of scissors, again, just make sure you've got a grown-up to help you use them safely. Something for the main body of your car, there's some ideas there. Glue or sellotape, we're going to use both of those for joining today. Pen or a pencil, possibly some extra cardboard and things to add some wheels and some other features on. And like I've said in the other videos, anything you want to decorate it with. If you need a bit more time, pause now, press play when you're ready to go. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed some of the activities we've done this week. You can see mine hiding over there, my boat, my octopus, my milk bottle Elma, and some of my little egg box animals. I wonder which one's been your favourite so far, or if today will be your favourite. So to start off with, I'm going to need to trim my box down slightly to help make the shape of my car. So I'm just going to take this bit off. I might use that to make my wheels in a minute. And then this is still a bit big for me. So I'm just going to cut it down to better size. Some bigger, more grown-up scissors for this, really. So there's one side, and then I'll just do the other side. Hopefully this week we haven't made, you know, the most artistic models. I mean, I won't be giving up my job as a teacher and going into the arts anytime soon. But hopefully we've given you some ideas and some things that you can easily recreate with things that you've got at home without having to go out and buy lots of things. So there we go. So that's going to be now the main body of my car. And then one of the most important bits I'm going to need are going to be the wheels. Say it's a car, could say it's a bus. So I'm going to need 4 wheels on it. Maybe it's just a big car, a nice big saloon or an estate car. Okay, so there are my wheels. You can see those. I cut those out. They're not all exactly the same size. You might be able to do yours a bit better than me and maybe draw around something to make sure that they're all the same size. One. It can be a bit tricky to do art at home sometimes because it's hard to have all the same resources and all the same things as you would have at school. So we're just trying to make the best that we can with the things we have at home. And hopefully you've got something you can make some wheels out of. You might have a better pen than me. I don't think mine's going to be very good at colouring my wheels in. Traditionally they should be black, but my big black pen is not working very well. So for today's sake, we're going to have some blue wheels. If you want to, you can pause quickly now and get the body of your car ready, whatever it is you're going to be using, and you might just want to cut out and get your wheels ready as well. And I might just put my pause on a second and finish off mine. See you in a minute. Right, so I've finished my wheels now, and just to make them look a little bit snazzy, I'm going to do just some little white circles to go in the middle, so they look a little bit more like wheels, I think. Then you might want to do the same, but at least that saved you watching me just colour them in, because that wouldn't have been overly exciting. And then I will be able to stick them on to the body of my car then. I want you to think about some other bits that we might need for our car. So we might need some windows. We might need to make a steering wheel. I wonder who will be in our car. We might need to draw some people peeking out of the windows. Mightn't we? There we go. So there's those, just to finish my wheels off. Stick those on quickly now. I'm going to use my glue stick for that. Hopefully these are all things that you should have and be able to do as well. Or you can always stick these down with glue tack, or sellotape would definitely work, or something else. There we go, so there's my wheels done. Now I can stick them on to the side of my car. So let's pop some glue on there. Stick that one on. Pop some glue into this one. And stick that one on. I've got two wheels that side. And then I just need to do the other side. So I'll put some glue on it. On this side, here, up there, I think. And then one more. There. Super. So I've got some wheels on. For the next bit, I'm going to do my windscreen, and I think my windscreen is going to be this side, and that's the front bit of the car that we look out of. So, at what shape I'm going to need for the windscreen. It's a sort of rectangular shape, isn't it? So let me think about what size that needs to be. Probably something like that. And you might see whoever sat in the front of the car. So somebody driving, draw the steering wheel. Somebody driving. And there might be sat on their seat, their seatbelt on obviously. And there might be somebody else sat in front of the car as well. Just remember, this is not an exercise that's about drawing or what Miss Bobham's drawings look like. This is an exercise about junk modelling and using recycling to make something new. So it's not about my lovely stick people. And we can cut that out. So there's my windscreen, and I will stick my windscreen on the front. There we go. And I've got something that I wanted to use as a steering wheel. And I'm going to try and stick this just inside here behind where the windscreen is, because then that will look as though it's the steering wheel. So I'll pop some glue on that. That is actually the lid from my milk carton when we did our milk bottle Elmer's. So there we go, I'll pop some glue on that, and I'm just going to stick it inside there. There we go, so I've got my wheels, my windscreen, and my steering wheel inside. So I just need to add on some windows now. So I could do white windows like I did before, but you know what? I fancy something a bit different. So I think I'm going to do yellow windows just to make it nice and colourful. So let's cut out a couple of windows and stick those on as well. Think about how you're holding your scissors when you're cutting. Remember, you can hold the paper with the other hand just to steady a piece of paper, and that will help you as well. It's quite a tricky thing to learn, but like everything, practice makes perfect. I found it very tricky when I was younger doing cutting. I had to practice lots. Still find it a bit tricky sometimes as a grown-up, depending on what it is I've got to cut out. There's my windows. So I've got some windows on the side, my wheels, my windscreen, my steering wheel. I'm sure there are lots and lots of other things that you can add to your car as well. And this is the time, this is the part of the video where we sometimes go back and look at the other ideas that we saw. We might go and look at other people's models and think about ways that we could adapt ours and make it a little bit more exciting. So if I had just 2 stars and a wish my model, I might say as my 2 stars, I really like my wheels. And I think it's a good feature that I've put a steering wheel in. But as a wish, the sides of my car still don't look that exciting. So I could go and look at some other people's ideas to see if they've got anything that I could add. So let's have a look. Here we go. So this person's all put some arrows and things on their car and some stripes. They've got a lightning bolt and some other bits there. They've put some hearts and some stickers and lots of different colours on there. So I could take one of those ideas, I could magpie it and use it for mine. And I've still got some of these lovely stickers left over. So I think I'm going to put some stickers onto mine. And I'm going to put a chicken in one of my windows. And what else have I got? Maybe I'll have a little girl and a little boy looking out the other window. I'll show you. Looking out the window, and maybe there's a dog in the car as well, my chicken. And they might have taken their teddy bear on holiday too. And then what else could we put on? We could just put on then some nice stickers. They're going to go somewhere sunny, nice sunny day, and maybe some nice flowers or something on the other side. There we go, that looks a bit better. There. So I've added some nice decoration onto my bus now. So there's a little boy and a little girl, maybe they're going on holiday. Got some flowers, got maybe mum and dad in the front, or granny and granddad, or auntie and uncle. My steering wheel. If I had more time, then maybe I could make some seats on the inside. And they're going to take their dog, their chicken, and the teddy bear as well. And here was another one I made earlier that was a little bit different. So this was a bus, and I had people looking out of the windows on the bus. And it was a bus that was going to Southampton, because then I thought you could all get on the bus and we could come and do some learning together. And I've put lots of spots and things on it, and I chose to put lots of green decorations on this one, because where I grew up in Cornwall, a lot of the buses were green. So it was a Western Greyhound bus, like I went on when I was younger. I've got the wheels again, and then I coloured in, this was the exhaust at the back where the smoke comes out. So there we go, that's just some of my transport models that I've made, but I bet yours will be far more exciting and more imaginative than mine were. But hopefully it's done its job and it's given you a bit of inspiration about how you could make a car or a bus or some transport at home using your junk modelling. Really, we've just been doing some really fancy recycling for the past couple of weeks. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I hope that you've learned a little something about different ways that you can use different materials. And I hope you take those skills with you back to school next time you go and do some art when you're back at school with your friends and your teacher. But until then, it's been lots and lots of fun, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.